It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging GATE contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with the best.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for GATE till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack GATE deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate GATE challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
A very good evening, all of you guys. Just a moment. Okay. A very good evening, all of you guys. Welcome to an academy. Welcome to the session. So today we are going to deal with the problems on digital circuit, analog circuits from diodes. So generally there are many questions based on diodes. In analog circuits, you'll be studying many cases like clippers, clampers, filters, many applications, rectifier circuits, sabhi applications. Here, the basic part of the what we call diode circuits is to identify whether the diode is a forward bias or reverse bias. Once you identify whether the diode is a forward bias or reverse biased condition, then you आपका काम तो केवल इसका current निकालना, voltage निकालना, केवल node analysis, mesh analysis से you will be getting your solution. Okay, so let's solve that. Is my audio, video, everything fine, guys? Please respond. Those who are in the live. Okay, so we will be doing those kind of questions today. So if you have already attended my special classes, which I have discussed in the last week, you may not require to attend this session. Okay, but if you have not attended the earlier classes and you want to learn how the diode questions may, any question may, how to identify forward bias or reverse, you just give me 1 hour of time. I'll give you few tips which are very easy, which can make you convenient to find the diode forward reverse bias conditions in any complex circuit very easily. Okay, we'll do that. So an academic combat exam is going to happen, guys. On this Sunday, you have the combat exam. You can use my code Shankar 10. Okay, you will be getting register for this, and based on your ranking up to 300 ranks, you'll get up to 25%. So you can get a better discount on an academy subscription using this. Right. So there are some offers running on. These are available up to 2 more days. So if you take 6 months subscription, you might be getting 1 month for free. 9, you'll be getting 2, 12, you'll be getting the duration of 3 and 18, and 24 पे आपको 4 months free मिलेगा. So you will be saving this much using this offer. So all you need to do is subscribe to an academy using the code Shankar10. So आपको iconic subscription में you will be getting what we call for these prices, okay, 1-to-1 live mentorships and additional cost, okay, uh, you will be getting printed notes also. Okay, so 8,000 plus printed pages of notes आपको मिलेगा. Okay, and the digital notes per branch. Okay, unlimited access to the recorded content and priority in the raise a doubt, ask a doubt features. All these you will be getting with the iconic subscription. You can use the code Shankar10. So all these are the features of what we call the special classes. Okay, you can join the special classes. You get the more interactive classes compared to your YouTube classes, and you can talk to the educator, and you can participate in the poll, and you can download the notes easily. You can also participate in Unacademy daily scholarship test based on your ranking. You will get the discount up to 50% on your subscription. Let's start the session now. ठीक है, चलो. So firstly, before going to this, we have very good number of questions readily waiting. Okay, with so all these good questions are available. Okay, we'll do all of them. Many of the questions are collected from the previous year question paper only. So all these questions are readily available for you. You can see. We'll do all of them. Before that, I want to do some basic questions. Before doing all these questions, I want to solve some basic questions. Then we'll go for all these questions. अगर टाइम हो जाएंगे तो आज ही कंप्लीट करता हूँ, नहीं है तो कल भी एक और सेशन लेता हूँ. ठीक है, चलो. फर्स्टली एक बेसिक, जस्ट अ मोमेंट. I'm sorry. Okay. So one basic important thing. If you take a diode, okay, there are different cases. Practical diode होता है, ideal diode होता है, linear model, piecewise linear model of the diode. ये सभी चीज में theory discuss नहीं करना चाहिए. But according to the problem, at the time of problem, I'll be giving you the theory. But the basic diode, I hope you know this is your anode or cathode, positive, negative terminals. So when you do the forward bias, ideally in the forward bias it will act like a short circuit, and the current will be flowing from P to N. So one important point worth to note or understand, to remember while solving any problem, कोई भी problem आप solve करना चाहिए तो डायोड का क्वेश्चन पे, डायोड फॉरवर्ड बायस पे है तो हमेशा इसका करंट पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव ही होता है. Current will flow from P to N. Okay, the current flowing from P to N will be positive. ठीक है. So that is, we apply the diode forward bias like this. There is another case where we apply the net voltage here will be negative. ठीक है. So negative को positive voltage दिया, positive को negative voltage दिया. इस केस में क्या होता है सर? Current here is this one. Diode will be in the reverse biased condition and it will act like a open circuit. Open circuit में current तो नहीं जाएगा. So current नहीं जाएंगे तो generally we replace with open circuit means no current will flow anyway. But we don't know whether your analysis is correct or not. I am saying that forward bias में voltage zero, reverse bias में current zero. ठीक है, but we cannot take them for testing whether your diode is in forward or reverse bias. क्योंकि anyway, once you replace this with open circuit, no current can flow. But our analysis is correct or not, how to understand is that we, if you take, okay, just a minute. If you take with respect to positive and negative, your V naught must be compulsory negative. By using these two rules, we can solve almost every problem of the diodes. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क का बेसिक्स अच्छे से हुआ तो sufficient. You can solve most of the problems. Let us see the magic, or let us see how to solve them. क्या हो रहा है आज? सभी गिर जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, चलो. So these points are the basics for analysis of any diode circuits. First point तो diode forward bias में मेरा current I can assume diode as forward or reverse, because every time we don't know the voltage across it directly, so ऐसा assume कर सकते it can be forward or reverse according to our what we call intuition. Okay, so हम सोच सकते it might be forward bias or it might be reverse bias. ऐसा सोच के हम short और open circuit से replace कर सकते, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. अगर बट हमारा assumption सही है गलत है, हाउ टू फाइंड आउट इज बाय फाइंडिंग द करंट. फॉरवर्ड बायस assumption पे करंट चेक करो भाई. करंट पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव, पॉजिटिव करंट इज फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, हमारा assumption तो सही है भाई. अगर इफ यू मेजर द करंट इफ यू गेट इट नेगेटिव, हमारा assumption तो गलत है. जैसा मैंने डायोड को रिवर्स बायस assume किया, तो उस समय पे एनीवे ओपन सर्किट करेगा डायोड को, देयर विल नॉट बी एनी करंट फ्लो. उस समय पे क्या करना सर, वी शुड डू find the voltage across the diode with respect to positive negative. It should be a negative quantity. Then mera assumption is correct. These 2 points strongly register in your mind. Now we solve all the problems. ठीक है? Okay. चलो. The first question for you. ठीक है. So let me write the first question. So the statement of the question, determine I comma V. This is the statement of the question. आप लोग सॉल्व करो पहले. You may not get the answer, or when you get the answer, if you have enough experience, don't worry. Anyway, I will do it and I will explain this. So don't worry. Just for convenience, मैं तो सभी options भी दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है, चल. Very good evening, Bhaskar. Mr. Singh, please don't disturb the class, okay? I don't want to block you. I hope you understand. So please read this. So guys, give it a try. Or if you want me to explain, I will explain it, not an issue for me. But firstly, let me give you a little time, not much time. देखो 1 घंटा टाइम दे रहा हूं पहले. ओके, सॉरी, एक मिनट, 1 मिनट. No problem. Let me see how many of you are able to answer the question. You can assume both forward bias, one forward bias, one reverse bias, one reverse bias, one forward bias. सभी assume कर सकते हैं आप according to your wish. You can assume any one of them, any of them. Okay. So I want to give you, I want to, I'm not here to give you directly the solution. मैं तो थोड़ा सा गलत हो करता हूँ पहले. इसके बाद I'll teach you something. Then I will explain you. That is how I will be going. Okay. Right. चलो. Let me assume, okay, just by common sense, by my assumption, according to my choice, I am assuming, so let's give the names for the diodes. Diode D1 and D2. आप कोई भी assume कर सकते हो, okay, दोनों forward assume करो, दोनों forward reverse, थोड़ा सा एक दो question करने के बाद, I will explain you how to assume the best possibility. Presently, in the first question, don't worry which one to be assumed in which particular way. After few questions, I'll give you some techniques where you can assume in a almost correct method. Okay, most probable answer you can assume, but listen here. Firstly, assume this is visible. I'm assuming that this one is visible for you. ठीक है. Now the first assumption मैं तो assume कर रहा हूँ केवल और केवल assumption है. Diode 1 reverse bias and diode 2 forward bias just assume कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है. So I'll assume diode 2 as forward bias and diode 2 reverse bias. Nothing, कुछ नहीं specify किया तो हमेशा assume करो diode is a ideal one. ठीक है भाई. चलो. Now, firstly, your assumption is correct or not, how to know, I will explain. See here. This is a 5K, this is minus 10 volts. So, with respect to ground, I can draw like this from the nodal analysis concept. Okay, and this is grounded. So, this is your voltage across the first diode. Okay, and this is the current in the second diode. Okay, so this is 10K and plus 10. ठीक है भाई, ये मेरा फिगर according to my assumption of diode 1 as forward bias and diode 1 as reverse bias and diode 2 forward bias. ठीक है भाई. चलो now क्या होता है सर? So मेरा ID1 कितना होता है सर? This node voltage is 10. Anyway there is no current here and all these elements are in series because कुछ current ऐसा आएंगे तो same and same way पे it will be going. So what is the current you will be getting? ID2 is equal to 10 this voltage minus other voltage minus of minus plus 10 by the total resistance 15K. That will give you some 20 by 15K, that is 4 by 3 milliamperes. ठीक है भाई. So this current will be 4 by 3 milliamperes. Then what is the drop you will be getting it? Tell me. So 20 by 15, 4 by 3 to 5. So 20 by, multiply these two, 3 volts. Okay. So if you take a KVL in this loop, okay. चलो भाई. If you take a KVL in this loop, positive to negative minus VD1, positive to negative minus 20 by 3, negative to positive plus 10 equal to 0. आपका VD1 कितना आया भाई? With respect to the positive negative of the diode, your VD1 is equal to minus 20 by 3 plus 10. It will give you 3.3 because it is 6.6 and 3.3 something you will get. But here the VD1 is positive, means assumption wrong. ठीक है, मेरा assumption गलत है क्योंकि if the diode is to be reverse bias, this voltage should be compulsory negative, but मेरा को कितना आ रहा है सर? पॉजिटिव आ रहा है. ठीक है, so I have explained each and every single step. नॉर्मल केस में आप थोड़ा सा जल्दी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, but this is your what we call node voltage. You can directly, maybe you can do V plus 10 by 5k, V minus 10 by 10k will give you V. That V is a positive quantity, but मेरा को negative चाहिए, so मेरा assumption गलत है. मेरा assumption is wrong. So let me assume the next possibility, that is both the diodes are forward biased. ठीक है. तो आपको डाउट इमीडिएटली आता है सर, आती है ऐसा है सर, अगर ऐसा 4 पॉसिबिलिटीज किया तो एग्जाम पे बहुत टाइम लगेगा ना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए. नहीं, आई गिव यू सम टेक्निक्स थोड़ा सा, बिकॉज वी आर एट द बिगिनिंग ओनली. मैं आई वांट टू एक्सप्लेन यू इन द मोस्ट कन्वेंशनल वे. थोड़ा सा टाइम के बाद वी विल एज्यूम our assumption will might be hitting out immediately also, so don't worry about it. I will tell you most appropriate way of assumptions. ठीक है, चलो. Now let's have, if you have any doubt, please hold on. I'll explain. Don't worry. So, assume both diodes forward bias. ठीक है, आप दोनों डायोड को फॉरवर्ड बायस assumption करो भाई. ठीक है, so डायोड D1 भी शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट करता हूं, डायोड D2 भी शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट करता हूं मैंने. ठीक है, okay, fine. Here is 5k and negative positive 10. Because you have studied networks from me, you should not have any confusion with respect to ground. Ground is the common or reference point, right? Now let us assume whether, let us see our assumption is right or wrong. Okay, चलो भाई, दोनों फॉरवर्ड बायस assume किया मैंने. Okay, fine. Now what is this node voltage? Because it is shorted with respect to ground, this node voltage is 0 volts. ठीक है, so अभी क्या होता है सर, ये वाला करंट 10 minus 0 by 10k, it will give me 1 milliampere. Yes, I got positive current. Maybe my assumption is correct, my diode is forward bias. Now see here, this node voltage is 0. Okay, so here what about this current sir? Say Ix. What is my X? I understood this is 1 milliampere. मेरा Ix equal to कितना होता है सर? 0 minus of minus 10 by 5k. That will give you 2 milliampere. So this will be 2 milliampere. ठीक है भाई, हमारा KCL चार्जा हम हमेशा डिस्कस करते हैं नेटवर्क एनालिसिस पे. KCL चार्जा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कोई भी नेटवर्क पे. सो KCL चार्जा को सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए मेरा लीविंग करंट 2 मिली एम्पियर, एंटरिंग करंट 1 मिली एम्पियर है, तो ये करंट कितना होना चाहिए भाई? ये करंट कितना होना चाहिए? कंपल्सरी 1 मिली एम्पियर. So my current I is positive, my assumption is correct, and my output voltage is this node voltage 0, and this is again 0. So what is the node voltage? Output voltage is 0. So what is my answer? 1 milliampere, comma 0. Now you have any kind of doubt, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to help you. Okay, so what are the options? You can say it is the right answer is option A. Okay, so you can see this is how we solve the problem. ठीक है, so please observe any kind of doubt, please ask. Correct, Kirtan, right answer. सोमदास प्लस पे नेटवर्क कोर्स अभी तो चल रहा है भाई, ठीक है, ठीक है। कौन सा वोल्टेज जीरो? दिस नोड वोल्टेज, सी भाई, ये तो यू आर फाइंडिंग वी, व्हाट इज हियर टू हियर, शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट में वोल्टेज जीरो, बट हियर टू ग्राउंड आल्सो जीरो ना, जीरो प्लस जीरो कितना, जीरो, बिकॉज दैट यू शुड एज्यूम ऑल द, ठीक है, लेट मी हेल्प यू, वी डिस्कस दिस इन द नेटवर्क ऑलरेडी, ओके, चलो, एज्यूम ऑल ग्राउंड्स आर शॉर्टेड इज द सिंपलेस्ट वे टू अवॉइड द कंफ्यूजन, ठीक है। देन ग्राउंड एंड ए के बीच में कितना शॉर्ट है, तो ये नोड वोल्टेज कितना, जीरो, ये जीरो प्लस जीरो, मेरा वी भी जीरो होता है, बस easiest way to understand is short all the grounds, connect all the grounds, ठीक है। any other queries by anybody, anyone else, चाहिए कोई भी और क्वेश्चन है तो बताओ, नहीं है तो हम आगे जाएगा नेक्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन पे, प्लीज कमेंट क्लियर सर, सो दैट आई अंडरस्टैंड, आई कैन गेट द फील दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड द सॉल्यूशन, मैं आगे चलेगा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे, ठीक है भाई, बताओ क्लियर, कमेंट यार, अरे यार कुछ ना कुछ कमेंट दे दो, इज इट क्लियर, कैन आई मूव फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट्स माय क्वेश्चन, ओके, ओके सर, ओके, नो वी इज एट दिस नोट, ठीक है, चलो आगे चलेगा नेक्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन पे, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर यू, 2010 का गेट पेपर पे दिया ये वाला क्वेश्चन बाय आईआईटी गुवाहाटी, राइट, सो फाइंड द वी नॉट इज माय क्वेश्चन, चाहिए तो मैं ऑप्शंस देता हूं, आप लोग थोड़ा सा ट्राई करना चाहिए तो ट्राई तो कर सकते हैं आप लोग, 4, 5, 7.5, 12.12, ठीक है भाई, ठीक है, टाइम ले लो चाहिए तो, ओके, गिव ए ट्राई, ओके, दोनों डायोड्स है भाई, सो एज्यूम समथिंग एंड फाइंड वी नॉट, वोल्टेज जीरो, और सोमनाथ एक और कंडीशन भी चाहिए फॉरवर्ड बायस में, करंट फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव मस्ट बी पॉजिटिव करंट शुड कम फ्रॉम व्हाट वी कॉल एनोड टू कैथोड, ठीक है, आवर करंट मस्ट बी कंपलसरी पॉजिटिव, दोज हु मिस द बिगिनिंग, आई एम रिपीटिंग गाइस, फॉरवर्ड बायस में हमेशा हम शॉर्ट सर्किट एज्यूम करके शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट से रिप्लेस कर रहे हैं, हमेशा इसका वोल्टेज तो जीरो ही होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर assumption. The second thing we need to check is its current. Its current compulsory must be positive from P to N. The same way diode reverse bias assumption पे ओपन सर्क्यूट करते, बट इसका वोल्टेज शुड बी कंपलसरी क्या होना चाहिए, इट शुड बी ए नेगेटिव क्वांटिटी विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू P एंड N, ओके। सो टाइम हो रहा है भाई, हो गया, सो बताओ आंसर, वेरी गुड इवनिंग असलम, सो वेरी गुड कीर्तन, राइट आंसर 5 वोल्ट तो सही है, ठीक है, चलो मैं एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहा हूं, ठीक, सो हियर आप ही सजेस्ट करो मुझको, मेरा एजम्पशन कैसा। सो चार पॉसिबिलिटीज होता है, हम टाइम वेस्ट मत करना चाहिए, दोनों फॉरवर्ड एक रिवर्स, एक रिवर्स एक फॉरवर्ड, दोनों रिवर्स, ऐसा टाइम वेस्ट किया तो इट विल टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम इन योर एग्जाम। सो बिकॉज यू नीड टू सॉल्व मेनी नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, आसान से आपका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होना चाहिए तो कॉमन सेंस भी अप्लाई करना चाहिए। सो बाय यूजिंग योर कॉमन सेंस, अभी आपका आंसर दे दो भाई, दिस इज वेरी नियर टू द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल। सो 99%, ऐसा नहीं होता है इट इज कंपल्सरी फॉरवर्ड बायस, यू कैन एज्यूम द बेस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट assumption can be forward bias. The same way, it might be some positive voltage given to negative and negative positive को negative दिया, most probably this can be reverse bias. Is my assumption only. Maybe I am wrong. हो सकते मैं गलत भी हो सकते, ठीक है भाई, ठीक है। चलो now ऐसा assume किया तो क्या होता है? एजुम्पशन के हिसाब से इसको शॉर्ट करो भाई, इसको ओपन करो, ठीक है। हाउ टू एज्यूम, फर्स्ट फाइंड द आंसर, ठीक है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो करंट इज फ्लोइंग बाय वोल्टेज डिवीजन प्रिंसिपल, two resistors are equal value are connected in series, it should be 5 volts and this must be another 5 volts, ठीक है भाई। so what is the current here? 5 by 10 or 10 by 20, what is the current is 10 by 20 k, 0.5 milliampere. Yes, the current is flowing from positive to negative and the current value you got it is positive, so your assumption is correct, ठीक है। एक और बात important है भाई, that according to diode positive negative, find this voltage of the diode. How to find this voltage? Just take the KVL. This node voltage is by KVL, negative to positive 10, there is no drop here, negative to positive plus VD2, negative to positive plus 15 equal to 0, आपका VD2 कितना होता है सर? -25। yes, मेरा assumption is correct, that because my VD2 is negative, it says my diode is reverse bias। हमारा assumption भी सही है इस क्वेश्चन पे and आंसर भी आसान से आया। what is the right answer is 5 volts। anybody have any kind of query, you can feel free to ask me now। previous case में क्या हुआ? रिवर्स बायस डायोड पे क्या चेक करना? वोल्टेज अक्रॉस इट विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू पी एंड एन, ओके। सिमिलरली फॉरवर्ड बायस में क्या चेक करना चाहिए? करंट फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, इफ पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव करंट इज पॉजिटिव, माय assumption is correct, and the positive to negative voltage is negative, my assumption is correct for the reverse bias, both are correct here and my answer कितना? 5, ठीक है। सो इस केस में हम ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट मत करना चाहिए, 100%, ओके, 99%, ये पॉजिटिव है ये नेगेटिव है, कंपलसरी ये रिवर्स बायस हो सकते हैं एंड इवन एंड देन दिस कैन बी फॉरवर्ड बायस ओनली, ठीक है। चलो लेट्स मूव फर्दर। आवाज नहीं आ रहे? निखिलेश यादव, बाकी लोग बताओ। अरे यार फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ही हार्ड ही क्वेश्चन किया तो बाकी लोग क्या करना, हमेशा ऐसा सोच लो, लर्निंग प्रोसेस ऐसा होता है स्टेप बाय स्टेप, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ही में तो आप लोग को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए बहुत दिक्कत वाला क्वेश्चन लाके सॉल्व करके हाँ हो गया खत्म, ये मेरा इंटेंशन नहीं है। हमारा मेरा कोई भी क्लास में माई इंटेंशन द स्टूडेंट हु डोंट नो एनीथिंग और नथिंग ही शुड बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, ठीक है। इसलिए प्रोसेस ऐसा होता है, स्टेप बाय स्टेप वी विल मूव फॉर द क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है। चलो नेक्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन पे, ओके। बाकी लोग बताओ यार, आवाज सही है? एम आई ऑडिबल? ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे। राइट, ये तो गेट 2020 का क्वेश्चन पेपर में दिया। It's a good question, guys. Identify the state of three ideal diodes D1, D2 and D3 respectively. ठीक है, सो मैं तो ऑप्शंस जो एग्जामिनर दिया वो दे रहा हूं आपको. ठीक है, लेट मी गिव यू द ऑप्शंस गिवन बाय एग्जामिनर. ऑन, ऑफ, 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 ऑन, ऑफ, and off, on, off. That's all. So you can start doing this question. इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे दो भाई. चलो, दस सेकेंड बाकी है. निकलेश डी क्यू क्या ऑप्शन डी बोल रहे हैं. 5 सेकेंड बाकी है. टाइम अप. सो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर हियर? यस, वेरी गुड कीर्तन. चलो, ऑप्शन ए. Okay, I will explain it. Listen here. Here, most appropriately, this diode may, whatever may be the drop here, this is 10 volts coming here. Positive is connected here, negative here. So most probably this will be on. Now, यही से ये on है तो यही से कुछ करंट होता है आ सकते हैं. ठीक है, maybe if it is off or on doesn't matter. Maybe through this resistor or in this way some current will come because this source is giving the energy. And this is also giving some energy. The total will be flowing like this. ठीक है, ये दोनों से करंट आके ऐसा जा रहा है. कहां से कहां जा रहा है भाई? नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव जा रहा है. The current is flowing from where to where? Negative to positive. So this can be off. Now depending on this current is more or this current is more, the current may be flowing from here to here or here to here, depending on the voltage between them and the potential difference. Maybe the current can flow from here to here or here to here. So it can be forward bias. So this fellow can be either forward bias or reverse bias. We don't know. But see the options. If you take the diode D1 on, D3 off, there is no other option other than D2 off. Okay. So because on off mein both the possibilities nahi diya. So now let us take these conditions and solve the problem. We need to check whether it is correct or not, right? हमारा assumption तो किया, ये सही है गलत है हम तो प्रूव करना चाहिए. Okay, so according to examiner, first one is on, the second बाकी दोनों off. So मैं तो डायोड को रिप्लेस करता हूँ. शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट, फाइंड द करंट I1. And with respect to positive terminals, find the voltage V2. विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव, डोंट फाइंड द वोल्टेज इन द रिवर्स वे, आपको आंसर नहीं आएगा, ठीक है। हमेशा विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव ऑफ द डायोड यू शुड फाइंड द वोल्टेज, ठीक है। हो गया भाई, अभी लेट्स सॉल्व इट। फाइन, चलो। अरे भाई ये तो शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट है, ठीक है। नाउ एंड रजिस्टर 1 ओम, ठीक है। सो व्हाट इज दिस नोड वोल्टेज? 0 volts because of short circuit. So what is this current? 10 minus 0 by 1, 10 ampere आ रहे हैं, ठीक है भाई, okay. Now see here, this 5 amperes come here, okay, and you see when it is shorted, थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क का कॉन्सेप्ट, ठीक है। ये दोनों ब्रांचेस एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर मींस दिस रेजिस्टर एंड दिस रेजिस्टर आर इन पैरेलल, these two resistors are connected in parallel बोल सकते हैं, राइट, ओके फाइन। नाउ just a minute, let me take this node voltage as V, okay. So I can write the node analysis. 10 is entering, okay, 1 minute. V minus 0 by 1, V by 1, 5 is entering equal to 0, ठीक है। So here 2V equal to 5, आपका V कितना होता है सर? 5 by 2, 5 by 2 का मतलब क्या? 2.5, so this V is 2.5, मेरा V3 कितना होता है सर? minus 2.5, correct, क्योंकि it is this node voltage is 2.5. So you can see here, because this node voltage is 0, this node voltage is 2.5. What is V2? It is 0 minus 2.5. That is also minus 2.5. मेरा V2 भी नेगेटिव आया, V3 भी नेगेटिव आया। फाइनली क्या चेक करना चाहिए? केवल और केवल ये करंट। So if this node voltage is 2.5, this current will be 2.5 because 2.5 by 1. So ये current will be 2.5. So 10 आ रहा है, 2.5 आ रहा है, ये current 12.5. Yes, the current is flowing from positive to negative. सारे assumptions सही है भाई, मैं तो repeat कर रहा हूँ, ध्यान से सुनो। पहले प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते 1-2 मिनट में, हो गया, बट मैं तो चेक करना चाहिए मेरा assumption, मेरा एनालिसिस सही है गलत है। इसके लिए मैं डायोड को फॉरवर्ड बायस किया, बाकी डायोड्स को रिवर्स बायस किया। करने के बाद मैंने क्या किया? I just find this node voltage by using V minus 0 by 1, V by 1 minus 5 equal to 0. Just केवल normal node analysis से मेरा को V मिला 2.5. So this node voltage is 2.5. So current is 2.5 by 1, 2.5. अरे यार, क्या हुआ? ठीक है, छोड़ दो। Okay. Fine. So I obtained this is 2.5, 5 is entering, KCL say 2.5, 2.5 and 10, this current will be 12.5. Okay, so this is what we understand. Then I understand that V3 is a negative and V2 is a negative quantity and I1 is a positive quantity, which means that my assumptions are all are correct. Right. चलो next question. Hi Rajendra. So सभी लोग को any question पे any doubt you have always feel free to ask. चलो guys, next question. Okay, so try the question. Determine I1 comma I2. Okay, ऑप्शंस को दिया 0, 4 मिली एम्पियर, 4 मिली एम्पियर, 0, 0.8 मिली एम्पियर, okay, and 0, 8 मिली एम्पियर. Right, these are the options given by examiner. ठीक है भाई, आप लोग थोड़ा सा सॉल्व करके आंसर बताओ. ठीक है, थैंक यू प्रणीत. ओके, टाइम अप. कौन सा सही है? थैंक यू प्रणीत. ठीक है, सो एनी आंसर बाय एनीबॉडी हियर? एनीबॉडी गॉट द आंसर? सोमनाथ चक्रवर्ती, ऑप्शन ए राइट आंसर. ठीक है, चलो. सो गाइस, हियर वन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग आपको भी पता है, हियर इट इज इम्पॉसिबल for both the diodes to be forward bias. Can you tell me the reason? आप लोग comment करो. It is impossible. It is impossible for both the diodes can be forward bias here. Here दोनों diode forward bias होना impossible condition है. ऐसा क्यों है सर? आप बताओ भाई. आप लोग बताओ why it is not possible. Why it is impossible for both the diodes to be forward biased? Tell me. अकॉर्डिंग टू यू वाई? या ऑप्शन ये तो करेक्ट है भाई. ठीक है, एनीवे ऑप्शन बोथ डायोड्स कैन नॉट बी फॉरवर्ड बायस बिकॉज ऑप्शंस में सर एक 0 तो दिया. इट इज आल्सो ओके, बट जनरली बाय सीइंग द फिगर इटसेल्फ, इफ यू आर क्लेवर, वी नेवर एज्यूम. इस केस में दोनों फॉरवर्ड बायस एंड एनालाइज द क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि या नो राइट. सी हियर, इस क्वेश्चन पे if both forward bias, what happens is this 5 volts will come here and this is 500, whatever may be the resistor, another 5 volts. यही तक सही है, ठीक है. ये भी forward bias हुआ तो what is this condition we call in the network analysis, guys? दो voltage sources of different values cannot be connected in parallel. इसको क्या बोलते हैं भाई? वायलेशन ऑफ केवीएल. अगर मेरा नेटवर्क एनालिसिस का क्लास आप लोग अटेंड किया तो कंपलसरी यू माइट यू रिकॉग्नाइज दिस कंडीशन, राइट? इट इज इम्पॉसिबल हाईली फॉर बोथ द डायोड्स टू बी फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड. ठीक है, this is not a part of a problem. Anyway, one option is given as 0 means we never assume that 100%. ठीक है. Now what is the first best way to start here is, you can see here what is the best path to start. Here for positive, okay, for negative plus, so मैं assume करता हूँ इसको reverse bias, and after that this may be 5 volts which is more than 3, so यही पे assume कर रहा हूँ reverse bias. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करता हूँ प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, let's solve the problem here. 500. इसको फॉरवर्ड बायस करो, ठीक है, दिस इज द करंट I2 एंड इसको रिवर्स बायस करो, ये आपका V1 डायोड का वोल्टेज, ठीक है भाई। चलो नाउ व्हाट इज दिस करंट इज 5 minus 3 by 500, that is 2 by 500, 4 milli ampere, ये करंट 4 milli ampere। what is this drop, 4 5 4 5 is 20 na, so 2 volt। so by applying KVL here, negative to positive 5, negative to positive plus V1, positive to negative plus 2 minus 5 equal to 0। आपका V1 कितना, -2। मेरा assumption गलत सही है ना, वोल्टेज V1 नेगेटिव आया, रिवर्स बायस assumption is correct, and the current I2 पॉजिटिव आया, फॉरवर्ड बायस current assumption is correct। so I1 equal to 0, I2 equal to 4 milliampere is right। so if you apply these methods, that is of assumption, we never have any confusion while finding the current in the diode circuit, whether any complex circuit is given, you will be able to do this, ठीक है, provided your network analysis का basic सही से होना चाहिए, ठीक है। if you have doubt you can ask me, let's move for other question if you don't have any query। चलो next question। So find the voltage here, that is E0। Okay, please give a try। You have 3 diodes। Okay, give your answer। वेरी गुड प्रीतम, बाकी लोग listen, 5 is the right answer। very good, very good। चलो, let me do it। it is same as the previous question। first thing, if more than one diode ऑन, अगर इस क्वेश्चन पे मोर देन एक डायोड ऑन हुआ तो क्या होता है सर? सपोज दीज टू डायोड्स आर ऑन, 5 and 1 will come in parallel, it is a violation of KVL, that circuit cannot happen. Suppose 5 and 1.5, so because two different voltage sources can never be connected in parallel, which is a violation of KVL. So if more than one diode equal to on, it is a violation of KVL. So compulsory only one diode equal to on. Okay, suppose if D3 is on, okay, for example, you get this 1 volt here. If it is 1 and if it is 5, D2 will also on, which again give you violation of KVL. So what is that? Only one diode will be at 5 volts. Okay, and these diodes will be reverse biased. Okay, this diode will be forward biased. Current depends on this resistor. A resistor nahi hai to it will also violate the KVL. That's why resistor is kept here. Okay, because this is plus 5 volts. This plus 5 will reverse bias this diode and this diode also. If it is if you take this diode as forward bias, that 1.5 is not sufficient to reverse bias this diode. Or okay, if you make this as forward bias, that 1 is not sufficient to reverse bias these two diodes. So compulsory 5 should come that reverse bias these two, and your answer is compulsory. What is that? 5 is the answer. Okay. Okay, Rajender, I'll plan. Okay, understand? Right. Fine. Definitely you get the highest one in the output. Is the way you can remember the things. Right. Chalo, let's go for one more question before this is the last question for today's class. ये सारे questions कल class में करता हूँ मैंने. That is finding the average value in this case. RC circuit में how to deal with the diode. All these things we will discuss tomorrow class में. GNR diode का questions भी करता हूँ. Before leaving today, so let's end the class with this beautiful question. ठीक है? ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा कॉमन सेंस आप अप्लाई किया तो यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर इट. लेट मी सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन एंड एंड द क्लास फॉर टुडे. बाकी क्वेश्चंस तो कल क्लास में डिस्कस करता हूं. ओके, ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन. दिस इज योर वे. ओके, यस, यू कैन स्टडी नमन. तो गेट के लिए पहले टेक्स्ट बुक फॉलो करने के पहले फॉलो द लेक्चर्स बिकॉज दोज आर कंप्लीटली गेट ओरिएंटेड. आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग एनी लेक्चर सीरीज फॉलो एनी टेक्स्ट बुक हैप्पीली. इफ यू हैव सफिशिएंट टाइम यू कैन डू दैट. चलो गाइस, अरे यार टाइम बंद हो गया क्या? तो शुभम कुमार ने दिया ऑप्शन ये. बाकी लोग भी आपका आप अपनी आंसर दे सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडेज क्लास. आखिरी क्वेश्चन है आज के लिए, कल भी कंटिन्यू करते मेनी नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस। सो थोड़ा सा नेक्स्ट लेवल का क्वेश्चंस कल करते, ठीक है। कैपेसिटर वाला सर्क्यूट्स में भी सम क्लिपर सर्क्यूट्स कुछ भी हो सकते हैं, ओके। ऑल दिस रेगुलेटर सर्क्यूट्स वी माइट डिस्कस टुमारो। Yes, Naman, you can do that. There is one book, Tosi. Okay, you can go through that book also. ठीक है गाइस, कीर्तन तो दिया बी, शुभम तो दिया ए। ओके फाइन, राइट आंसर शुभम, ठीक है। चलो लेट मी एक्सप्लेन दिस क्वेश्चन। सो assume हियर दो ही पॉसिबिलिटीज है भाई, डायोड कैन बी फॉरवर्ड बायस, डायोड कैन बी रिवर्स बायस, दोनों केस में लेट्स फाइंड व्हाट इज वी। हो गया आपका क्वेश्चन, ठीक है। सो assume आपका डायोड फॉरवर्ड बायस, ठीक है सर। मैं तो एज्यूम कर रहा हूं डायोड को फॉरवर्ड बायस, ठीक है सर। चलो 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 नाउ right, so see here V. Here, one important thing, if the diode is forward bias, one thing you must know here, diode to forward bias hai bhai, okay, what is your V equal to Vi, okay। इसमें एक important condition तो चाहिए, this current I must be positive, then only diode will be forward bias, ठीक है। so ये तो कुछ positive current आ रहा है, this current is V by 1 and this current is 1, KCL चाचा क्या बोल रहा है भाई, V equal to I plus 1, ठीक है। if I is a positive quantity, compulsory V should be less than 1, ठीक है। V should be less than 1, your output is equal to what is that, Vi, okay। your output is the same as V because it is a forward bias condition, okay। this will be the condition and your output is V equal to Vi, no doubt in it, but your output is compulsory less than 1 hona chahiye, that is Vi should be less than 1, then only if Vi is more than 1, this diode will not be forward biased at all. Let me take that example, suppose for your understanding, suppose if Vi equal to okay 1 or 2 ले लो, इस केस में क्या होता है सर, this is 2 and this is 1, okay, short circuit and 1 ampere, क्या हो रहा है भाई, this current will be, this node voltage 0 na, 2 minus 0 by 1, how much current will come, 2 ampere, if 1 is coming here, this current will be 1 and this current will be minus 1, so mera analysis diode will not be in the forward bias condition, so compulsory you get the output is equal to Vi provided Vi is less than 1, Vi 1 से ज़्यादा है तो you don't get Vi as the output, if Vi is less than 1 you get the Vi as the output. This part is clear to everybody, I hope. Now let's move for the other side. Assume, you can solve this question by many methods guys, so assume diode reverse bias, ठीक है। नाउ रिवर्स बायस पे मेरा डायोड को क्या करना, फॉरवर्ड बायस, सॉरी रिवर्स बायस में क्या करना, ओपन सर्क्यूट। सो हियर my resistance is 1, my V, and this one is my Vi, and what is this current, 1 ampere 1 ohm. Now listen here, if this current is 1, this current is 1, this current, because इसमें कोई करंट ही नहीं जाएगा, ये V1 है भाई, ये मेरा V0, ठीक है। डायोड का पोलैरिटी रिवर्स है ना, V across the diode. So what is this voltage drop here, positive to negative 1, right। So by KVL Vi minus 1 plus V naught equal to 0. After V naught is equal, sorry, then only you will be getting what we call here your output V equal to 1. Fine. Provided your what is the condition required here is V naught is 1 minus Vi is less than 0. That is your Vi must be greater than 1. Okay. So let me conclude this. When the diode is forward biased, your V equal to forward bias may V equal to Vi, but Vi compulsory less than 1. When the diode is reverse biased, your V equal to 1, Vi is greater than 1. So you see here when Vi is less than 1, you are getting Vi as the answer. When Vi is more than 1, 1 as the answer. Can I say from this your V is equal to minimum of 1 comma Vi? When Vi is less than 1, okay, 1 से कम है तो 1 and Vi में minimum क्या Vi आ रहा है. When Vi is more than 1, 1 and Vi में कौन सा minimum sir? कौन सा minimum? 1 is the minimum, that's why 1 is the output. So minimum of 1 and Vi will be your output, whether the diode is forward bias or reverse bias. So anybody have any kind of doubt in this, feel free to ask me. कोई doubt नहीं है तो that's all for today. ठीक है? Is this point clear, everybody? Now I hope you enjoyed the class and you understand the things from this diode circuits, guys. Okay. So in this fashion, we will be learning the things which makes your analog circuits also as easy as possible. मैं तो plan कर रहा हूँ, maybe from the next month, first week, I'll be starting the complete comprehensive course of analog circuits on our Unacademy Plus platform. Okay, and also in special classes, I'll take few topics, and for you, I'll be discussing for free also. Okay, like this month we discussed diodes. Next month maybe we'll be discussing what we call op amps. All those things we will be doing it. Okay. Chalo, I hope the solution is clear for you. So this is the community feature with Unacademy, guys. You can go to home page and click on community, click on discover and follow your favorite educator. Okay. Then you will be getting the notes, DPP, important questions, everything. Okay. So these are the batches going on right now with Unacademy. You can join them and follow. And so if you want to continue your GATE and ESE subscription, okay, you can also, if you want to take the plus subscription, call to that particular number, you can avail the loan. Okay, so you get one-to-one mentorship programs with your iconic subscription. Based on your duration, you can get what we call 12 to 48 number of sessions, almost like 2 sessions per month, right? So you can practice PYQ with us, and these are our toppers this year from GATE and top 6 rankers with Unacademy, and these are the toppers from ESC. Okay, so all these are the features of Unacademy Plus and iconic subscription, where you get the top educator classes, study material मिलेगा, notes, test series, doubt solving sessions, more interactive classes. इसके अलावा आपको personalized guidance चाहिए तो आप iconic subscription पे ले सकते हैं, and physical material भी आपको मिलेगा. So these are the prices for an Academy subscription. You can take the subscription using my code. When you or your friend, anybody want to take, use the code, you will be getting 10% discount on subscription. And right now there is an offer also running on, I hope you people knows it, which I have explained in the beginning of the class, right? So if you take 6 months, 1 free, and like the 24 months में आपको 4 महीने तक free मिलेगा, ठीक है? So these are the questions we are done today, and we'll do a few more questions in the next session. Thank you very much for your time. All the very best. Bye bye. Let me check if any doubts are there. If there are no doubts, good night. Clear. Thank you. Love you all. Bye bye.